Is there anyone in like from a recruiting battle that you lost out on that you're like, man, that still haunts you to this day? Any guys like that? We asked Shane
What about
Beamer.
the wins?
Well, you've had a lot of wins. So those are well documented, but the ones people don't know about all
Yeah,
the time.
Bijan Robinson is probably the funnest win that we had, just because of all the other places that were recruiting him, and God only makes one Bijan Robinson a year, if that.
How'd you find out he was coming? How'd he commit? He just called you and told you?
Well, he called me and told me he was going somewhere else.
Wait, really?
Oh yeah, a lot of people don't know that. And then about 2 weeks later, he said him and his family had prayed about it. I gave him space. It wasn't. We didn't pressure him by any stretch, and he said through prayer, he was being led to the University of Texas, and it was awesome. But you talk about losses.
Go to manscaped.com and use the code ADAMB for 20% off and free shipping on your next order for Father's Day. I'm even helping you save some money on your Father's Day gift. Manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping. Get your dad what he really needs for Father's Day from Manscaped.
Just because of the season he had last year, probably Quentin Johnston at TCU.
Yeah.
We had him committed, and for a variety of reasons chose TCU, which obviously worked out for him and his family unbelievably well.
Yeah.
But I wish we
Turned
would.
out okay
I wish
for
we would have got the coaching. Yeah.
It's funny, man. The recruiting trail, that's what those people don't realize, how 24/7 that stuff, especially now.
I literally, in the staff meeting, reminded our coaches, like, you're professional recruiters. Like,
Yeah.
I became a lot better coach when I went from Iowa State to Ohio State and coached Braxton Miller and Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah.
Boy, isn't that funny how much better of a coach I became?
I remember Coach Franklin at Penn State one time when I was like thinking about getting into coaching. He was like, "You can get into coaching, but just realize in college, it's like 80% talent acquisition and 20% development." He said, "If you're going to get promoted, you're not getting promoted because you have the best tight end drills. You're getting promoted if you recruit the best tight ends."
Amen.
And that was my first eye opener. And then I saw it. Like a lot of times the best football minds are like analysts and they're not always the position coaches because they're not great recruiters and they don't want to do it.
Right.
Like, go to the NFL, get out of college if you don't want to recruit. And then you get the position coaches who don't know football at all. They're just the recruiters, right? You try to avoid those, I'm
It's
sure.
kind of backwards, right? When you think about it.